guess also that makes sense to me, but when the image or the object is to the right of the first lens, that confuses me as well.
All right. You're gonna force me to do that. All right. So maybe I kind of purposely put this as far away from the lens as possible. All right. So let's see what happens there. I don't know if I know the answer. We'll see. Okay, so we put this, so at the same time I've just drawn the first image. And now I'm going to put this lens over here. Now, so now I'll put this lens over here.
Could you just do it the opposite way?
So the first ray is, we have incoming light ray that is supposed to be coming in parallel to the focal point. So here's some incoming light that is supposed to be coming in parallel to the focal point through the top. So that would be a ray like this. And then we would know that that would get bent through the focal point over here. And then we should have another light ray that passes through the top here that is going through the middle of the lens. A ray that goes through here that's going through the middle of the lens, so I guess that would have to look so here's an incoming light ray that's going through the top of this that would also go through the middle of this lens. And we know that the outgoing light here does not get bent. It would just go straight through. So here's the outgoing M ray. And here's the outgoing P ray. Here's the incoming M. And incoming P. All right, and now where's our image going to be?
Right.
Point to it.
Well, mine messed up. But right there
It's going to be where the outgoing P and the outgoing M converge.
to there.
So I'll put the image here, where the outgoing P ray and the outgoing M ray converge. It's important to really label everything here because we have so many lines going around. All right, so I think this is the right answer. So you still want to draw a P ray and an M ray. The P ray still comes in parallel to the axis, and it has to be at the same height so that it would pass through the top of the object over here. But when it actually hits the lens, it gets bent through the focal point. But the incoming light still has to be on the left-hand side. The incoming light still has to be on the left-hand side, even though technically the object is on the right-hand side over here. These are all really just tricks for getting the right, for getting the right image. These are just tricks. We know the light really is coming in through this lens, but again, we're ignoring that lens over here. And then the M ray has to go through the center and has to be at an angle so that it would also pass through the point over here. The M ray is simpler, we just draw a straight line. And then the image is where those outgoing rays converge. So we have to distinguish between incoming and outgoing. I'm not 100% sure that's right, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, oh.
Because you can see what's happening here is if this was the only lens, the light rays would converge here.
Mm-hmm.
But we're putting in more converging power.
Yeah.
If this were the only lens, the light rays would converge here, but we're putting in more converging power, so now the image is formed closer to the first lens. So this does seem like it makes sense.